We do a quickie McSticky. Okay, let's go over the Vitality draft real quick. There's one thing I want to talk about in the draft, which is weird to me, because it doesn't really happen often in EU, in LCK and LPL. What'll happen is, because Lucian Nami in LCK and LPL is really broken, right? Something I didn't like that Mad did is they first pick Lucian. Bad idea. A lot of LCK and LPL teams, I think I agree with them in the sense that they first pick Nami. And then what'll happen is if they pick Lucian, they will go Draven, right? And if your team can play Draven, then Draven Nami can be good against Lucian because they can't really play anything. It's just over. And I was talking to Neon a little bit and he said, Lucian Lulu is fine in lane, but out of lane, it's dog shit. Yeah, I think they blundered a bit there, unless they don't play Draven. Otherwise, I think it's like fine. I think you're matching jungles. You're matching tops, you're matching mids. There's no like mismatch here at all from anything. It's just I don't like the Lucian Lulu too much. I think it's not that useful out of lane. And Ezreal can just kind of free farm. Why not Sona? That's something else. If one team does play Draven Nami, then Lucian Sona is the best answer for sustain. Or Soraka. But yeah, I'm not sure if people will play it. Anyway, Bo finds Elyoya and has a little bit of a fisting session with him. This game was all about Perkz and Bo, really. They just kind of solo carried the game. So this play was good. I mean, Nisqy... a lot of people were a bit like, why does Nisqy just run away here? He's dead. Like, he's dead. There's nowhere to go. If anything, it gets worse. You know why? Because Perkz can freeze the wave. If Nisqy runs up here and tries to escape while Bo's chasing him, he's going to bleed creeps and he's going to die anyway because he's, like, worst case, Cassandra can collapse. So what he tries to do is go for the kill onto Perkz. Which was, because he gets level 4, 2 points in E, maybe he has damage. But he flash Q E's at the same time. Instead of just flash Qing and then Eing after his flash. So he fucks it up. I don't think he kills him anyway though. Maybe he does, I'm not sure. But it's worth a try. And then fucking Hilly and Elyoya just clean up. Why did Bo buy anti-heal in this game? Because Chainsword is the best first item on Vi. Chainsword is just the best first item. He does kill? Yeah, maybe he does kill. Yeah, well, Nisqy fucked it up then. You guys think he kills? I believe you.
Pog, let's go,
yeah,
man.
He probably does kill. Perkz has mid push. The only vulnerability now is that Nisqy has no flash, right? That's the only issue that they're running into. I'm a bit confused as to why Elyoya is still topside. So, fight happens. Comes out of base, top crab, blue, and then he tries to look for something top. I feel like he gave up a lot to his team here. Maybe it was... Is it better for him to just do Gromp Wolves and then run bot to contest this? No, they can't contest Drake. It doesn't matter. This was a good play. I think Nisqy is scared that they're going to look for this play. It was a really nice drift by Perkz. Absolute Vin Diesel style. Absolute Vinny Diesel. And then what... Carsey and Hilly winning bot. I actually think Carsey and Hilly have been pretty impressive so far. I thought they would be disgusting inters. And as much as Hilly is going to run this game down a bit, I think they played pretty well. Okay, Kaiser's here to cover Perkz because he has no flash. Elyoya has 6. Maybe there's a chance they can come from top side while he's trying to crash this wave. So it's good hover. I think Bo and him have just been hovering mid all game. It's really good what they're doing. Like, they're always around, you know? Like, ready to react. Also, I think Photon has been playing really well. I think Photon's playing really well. Just like an unsung MVP a lot of the time. This is where bot lane falls apart. It's a good flash by Carsey because he goes over the bubble. Just flashes over the bubble on top of Neon to get his flash. And now he has W on so he can keep chasing. And then they win the mid jungle 2v2. It's good that they win it. It's kind of lucky as well though, because what happens here is they split. You know, Vitality's bot lane is being chased, and Bo is quite quick to react. He says, my job here is done, I can't impact this 2v2. So I'm going to run here and try to kill Lucian on the right side. Perkz gets the kill, thinking that Bo is still there. He pushes Nisqy forwards, but Bo just killed Lucian and Lulu. So then, this is a huge mistake by Nisqy. Huge mistake. He has flash up and he has E. And he misses. That's a really big mistake. If he gets that kill, it's 4 for what? 4 for 2? It's not terrible, but now it's 4 for 1. Is it 4 for 1? No, it's 4 for... Does Kaiser die? Yeah, it is. It's 4 for 2. It would be 4 for 3 if Nesquik got that kill, but he didn't. Nesquik missed. And now mid jungle is just done. Okay, they get chased to fucking Narnia. Good flash by Caedrel. I think normally this 2v2 can be closer, but Wukong wasted W to go over the wall, right? So... Oh, nice ult by Bo. Good gap close. I'm surprised they're putting Perkz on a side lane this early. I hope this was just a roam, but I don't think Perkz should sit on a side lane. Can be fine to push out the next couple waves, but it's kind of nice to have a Azir mid. Okay, they hand off blue. Niski TP's bot to catch the wave. Caedrel Hilly's mid because they're playing Lucian Lulu. Maybe putting Azir mid is actually a bit risky, no? Lucian Lulu with Gale Force can be a bit tricky. If Azir gets pushed into Victor, maybe Ezreal can just catch waves on their mid tower. Breaks up. Photon has TP, Chasey doesn't. Ward on enemy blue. I think that's good ward. They start Drake. Perkz kinda has bot push, but they Herald mid for mid push. Do they take this fight? Looks hard. No vision, and Perkz is getting zoned. They Herald for plates onto Ezreal. I think they could have maybe done something else here. Maybe Vitality could have done something more. Because Gnar is trying to crash top wave with no flash, so maybe if Bo heralded mid and ran top or something, there's something. Like taking away their blue. I think he could have taken top camps and threatened something top if they don't want to fight this and they're zoned. I don't think Perkz can get dove, they have TP advantage, and I don't think they can ever crash a wave. But I think Bo could have taken top camps while they're on Drake for sure. Okay, Namio's laning bot. Helping him hit tower. I mean, they have to go through bot this game. It's impossible to go through mid. Nami just continues to lane bot while Ezreal catches mid wave. Interesting. Interesting how Kaiser is laning bot. He like makes sure Neon's safe catching the wave. Then runs bot and lanes there to help Perkz hit the tower.
XDD.
Perkz has TP as well. I actually really like the setup from Vitality. Mad's trying to dive something top or try to force something or cross map, but there's nothing to be done. Wow, interesting how Mad have mid and top push, but Vitality are the ones getting bot tier 1. Because Kaiser comes and lanes to push Niski back, and Neon can catch the wave safe enough that Bo can cover any kind of dive or threaten. And then Mad, I guess, just wasn't moving top, or they didn't have a wave to play on.
Go, man.
So now they group up mid with second Herald to get mid tier 1. They will lose bot tier 1 for it, but they need to pressure a tier 2 here or something, because this is really awkward and they can't. Not great setup. Well, they actually caught Elyoya. That was really good by Bo. How did Elyoya not get a knock up here? Bo is charging Q. What the fuck? But Bo is so good, man. How insane is Bo? Like, what? He knows that something can happen here. He's charging Q. Doesn't see anything. Doesn't know where Wukong is. He's just scared of an engage. Then he sees Elyoya right now as he wants to E his... Look at where Elyoya could go if he didn't have his Q charged. Elyoya could go on that 3-man and ult. Stops him. Ults him. Everyone's repositioning, and then Elyoya is dead. Like, this guy could have got so fucked. He sees the pet. I don't think you... Do you see the pet? No, I don't think so. I think he just comes out of stealth. But this was just really good by Bo. They get top tier 1 off this. They get Drake off this. This was such an insane play. Perkz TP's bot to catch the wave. It's good TP. Mid jungle is fucking 4.6k ahead. Yeah, this was insane by Bo. I think that Vitality could have thrown the whole game here. Imagine they got the knock up onto Perkz with the culling behind it. There's a chance that maybe they get some kills. They get Drake, they get a mid tier 1 or something. I don't know. Next objective is mid tier 2, I think, because it's low. Normally it's just a side lane tier 2, but mid tier 2 is so low that it can actually be played on in one wave. If they can get a Azir from top to mid with a tower or something, can work. Or they can dive Niski because he has no stopwatch, but this was just way too risky. Like if Bo can hit Hilly's flash here with Q, then they can kill. Q, auto E, auto, dead. He's chained his seed into death. But this, like, is he high? This was a mistake. Do you know what saves this play? It's Photon solo killing Chasey. That's what saved this play. I think they might be able to threaten Nash if Chasey can like run up with the Photon there or something. I don't know. The map just feels really weird if Chasey's dead. Chasey gets the kill. So big mistake by Vitality. Oh, not huge, but a mistake's a mistake. And then Photon gets caught. He tries to ult there. Nice try. Tries to ult directionally through the wall into the river. He just misses
Marc,
it.
let's go, man.
And then Mad are pinging Nash. This coming up now is probably like one of the most cool Baron sequences I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's just so cool, I think. Just as a League of Legends enjoyer, I think this is just a really cool sequence. So Mad start Nash. They want to back away because they want to get the TP out of Photon because they're pushing bot and they have numbers advantage. So instead of going for an engage or backing away here, Bo just goes onto Nash. Okay? They start up Nash. Mad Lions are like unsure. They're like, wait, are they on Baron? Then they see on their ward on cover that Neon's hitting it. So now they realize that they're on Nash. But look at their HP, it's kind of awkward. So what's the play here for Vitality? Is it to finish? No. Is it to turn? No. It's to wait 15 seconds and Bo tanks it for that long while they get his TP. And keep it low so Mad has to stay. Dodging skill shots, threatening engage, just standing around. Waiting for Photon. Nothing else has to happen. Bo just has to tank it. He has sustain from Nami as well if he needs it. Then Photon TP's in. Mad is just playing Cinema fucking Simulator, watching them. And now all they have to do is, next step on the list, is find Wukong. And Bo can't Q out of the pit though, because he has no flash. If Bo had flash here, he could Q over that wall and find him. But his sweeper just saw him. You see that? He went to here. What he's doing is he's sweeping around trying to find Wukong, okay? And he ran to here with sweeper, saw Wukong, and then Q'd backwards. I think as it flashed, so he's just checking to see where he is with sweeper. So he knows Wukong's here. So as he jumps over, he knows that's a clone. Ults him instantly, kills, runs back in time, gets Nash. Like, this sequence was so well played. The amount of teams that would fuck this up, I can tell you like 10 ways that teams would fuck this up. Way number 1, they would engage. Way number 2, they would disengage. Way number 3, they would start pushing top, thinking that they own the map when Mad base. Mad would then defend their tier 2 and they'd lose Drake. Way number 3, they would try to finish on a 50-50 and lose the smite fight. Like, there's so many ways that they could fuck this up. They could not have any patience. They could overthink it. They could try to send different people to look for people. They try to collapse on Niski on top wave. Like, so many ways to fuck this up. But you just chill. You just chill. And don't fuck it up. Now the game is in a fucking good state. Fucking good state. Perkz is absolutely feeded. Here they get a bit cocky, trying to end. Hilly just, like... Hilly's doing Hilly things. He walks up, dies, and Perkz laughs. Like, it's the classic LEC. Perkz killing Hilly and laughing, and then Hilly laughing back. And this has to be my favorite moment of the whole game right here. This right here. You can analyze Baron plays. You can analyze team fights. But this is something you'll never be able to analyze, and that's why it's the best play in the game. Here it is right here. Watch Hylissang. Eyes on the Lulu, okay? Watch this Lulu. Ready? Are you watching? That's fucking right, bitch. Don't you dare step up into my yard ever again. That'll teach him a lesson. That'll teach him a fucking lesson. Absolute Hilly-hang moment. Damn, Hilly. Holy smokes. What a fucking animal. What a fucking animal. Built different, baby. Okay, now the game's basically over. I mean, Azir is just off the fucking rails. I think they just push in after Drake. They don't even get Drake. They push through bot. And yeah, they end the game. They just kill everyone. Like, there's nothing that Mad can do to defend this. Was a good game overall by Vitality. Big fan. I like the way their mid-jungle played. Their bot lane... a bit weak, but I want to say it's the matchup in lane phase, at least. But out of lane, it didn't look too useful. They couldn't really control mid-waves as Lucian Lulu. They were just kind of sitting there watching the map fall apart around them. Not able to make any plays on side. But yeah, overall, I think the LEC has been pretty fun to watch. I don't know what you guys think. LEC, apart from, like, obviously people complaining about the downtime and shit, the teams have something about them that's really cool.